What is up, YouTube? Today we're going to be showing you guys a full gameplay against somebody that is an extremely heavy blitzer. Now, to start off, he likes a lot of I-form slot. He likes the I-form formations, under center formations. He's really a big fan of that stretches. You guys kind of know the rundown. So we're going to have to start figuring some stuff out. Now, there is going to be a run defense I'm going to be posting on my website for free. So go check it out. It's actually this nickel 335 wide run defense. I think it's probably one of the best run defenses out there, so be sure you guys go and check that out as we get him to maybe a gain of 1 yard. Okay, not even that. They aren't feeling very generous today. Gain of a half an inch. So anyways, this guy's actually a subscriber of the channel, so it was pretty cool being able to play you. If you're watching this, GG's, man, it was a lot of fun. So anyways, we're going to be testing out this run defense this entire video. I'm just trying to get a little bit more accustomed to it and how to run it, but so far you guys can see we're bagging up right here. We're playing a lot more pass defense because it's 3rd and 11. I'm not really going to play too aggressive run defense. I just want to get a feel for what he's going to do. One thing, if you guys go back in the video right now, notice that you saw the names underneath the offensive lineman. I didn't notice that until too late, and that is a telltale sign every single time that they're running the ball. So anyways, we hold them to 3 points, and now we're getting the ball on offense. Yesterday, if you guys watched the video, if you haven't, you need to go watch it. We're going to be using the same exact formation to attack this guy's defense. And in fact, this is the game where I kind of laid that stuff up and figured it all out. So be sure you check that out. Link in the description, as well as link in the description to get free access to the run defense I'm going to be posting for you guys. So tight slots HP weak, Oakland Raiders offense. I know everybody loves the Oakland Raiders offense. So I've been trying some stuff out. This is a man defense is what he's running, but he sent, I want to say he sent 8. He kind of sent 8. It was a little funky. It was really weird man blitz out there. It wasn't your usual pinch bucket where everybody comes the line where it is like right now, for example. This is something you're going to see pretty frequently. So anyways, we're going to go into a max protect. Actually, we don't go to max protect right here. The biggest thing about anybody that likes to send a heavy blitz is overwhelming them with routes. You can see right there off of this. You go, I don't think White's very fast. I think he's like maybe mid 80s, high 80 speed if I'm being generous. So here we're going to try some different run defense. We're going into cover 4 drop show 2. It's kind of similar to the edge blitz. I don't think it's as good as edge blitz, especially when you don't blitz linebackers like I did, like an absolute idiot. I'm normal, okay guys? I'm regular. I forget to do things sometimes, all right? So here we go, pinch dog 2 press, trying a different run defense. This is something that Fancy likes to run. I don't really know how to run it all too well, as we get a really, I don't like that kind of animation. So I'm trying to figure out how he runs this. This is a cover 4 drop show 2. Pinch dog 2 press, what it is, it's pinch linebackers, pinch D-line, and from there I'm still having to figure out how you run it. Again, I don't really run that run defense all too much. It's to stand in the gap and somehow be able to shoot through certain gaps. It's something you gotta learn, guys. This is me. This is how I am. I'm still learning along with you. I'm not like a pro player by any means. I'm okay at the game. But anyways, here we go. Sending through. We get clicked onto our defensive line. That's the most frustrating thing right there. Is getting clicked onto the D-line. You guys notice I was actually clicked onto the safety, and had I been on that safety and not got forced off, we could have had that play backed up. So here we go, 1st and 10, stretch. You know the routine, stretch right, stretch left, I-form slot, single back wing flex close. I think he's in the Oakland Raiders offense. I'm pretty sure because eventually he goes into a strong set as well. So fairly confident to say he's in the Oakland Raiders offense. And here we go, 3rd and 10, hurrying up offense. Yeah, apparently now that I know he's going to go ahead and run it on 3rd and long, we're going to go ahead and just play a little bit more run defense instead of pass defense. So right there, getting him in probably at the offense, or just barely past the offensive line. And again, holding the door to only allow him 3 points. So that's good defense. If you guys are getting driven on by a runner, the name of the game for a runner is chew that clock. Take away as much clock as you can and then try and play good defense. So here we go again. Simple reads. If you guys missed this video, you really got to go check it out because it's going to force the user to decide who is he going to guard. Is he going to guard the hitch on the left? Is he going to guard the hitch on the right? If he guards the hitch on the left and we get the time, we got the post. Really basic stuff. So here I wasn't really thinking he was going to send a lot of pressure. He doesn't, so we've got the post right. He actually gets cheated out of his mind right there, but I'm very surprised how well that deep half actually played it, if I'm being completely honest. So I feel like the deep halves never play that. Let's be completely real. So it was kind of a weird situation for both of us right there. Deep half playing it, and then my post game just absolutely lucky. So here we go, 3-4 bear, pinch puck go, man defense. We've got the wheel route over the top, one play touchdown. Super, super simple. If you guys do not know that already, wheel route beat man coverage. Don't ask me how, they just do, they work. So here we go, I-form slot, motion over somebody. He's probably going to run stretch again. We do not get the run defense set up, and we get really lucky to not get blocked. And we get to the 2-minute warning, a gain of 1.5 yards, maybe 2 yards. So, again, just as a reminder, I'm trying to learn this run defense. I don't run this pinch dog 2-press run defense. I don't know how to. I don't know what it's good against. I don't know what it's bad against. So, you know what? The only way you're going to be able to get good at something is you screw up and you give up a lot of yards, right? That's exactly what we're going to do here. We're going to give up a lot of yards this game as it's 3rd and 3. He's down 8 points. I'm kind of surprised he's still running stretch, but at the same time, it's almost impossible to pass against the Patriots when you are running with receivers that have no abilities whatsoever. And so that kind of makes it difficult. It's still possible to pass against them. It's just very, very difficult when you do not have an ability like post flag elite, slot apprentice, or whatever other ability they may have. So 1st and 10, stretch. We get really, really lucky again right there. Holy crap, we get lucky. So 3rd and 10, we skip 2nd and 10 because it's just another stretch play. He's going to actually go ahead and pass it. So we play a little bit more pass defense in this situation, and we bag it up. There's nobody open whatsoever. So right here, a lot of those routes that he sent out weren't actual even good man beaters. I'm kind of surprised at the route combo they put out there, because even against the Patriots, there are still some routes that are better than others. Like, I know hitches can beat it. I know smart routed hitches can beat it. I know curls can beat man defense, no matter how high of an overall rating you may be. So there's just some things you got to be aware of in the game to be able to understand how to beat man coverage if you're going against a really solid defense like this. So bunch tight end, trying something a little different. This is still the pinch bucko. I actually don't really play bunch tight end often. I don't know why I was thinking this. I was kind of stupid for thinking this, but I thought that they had maybe like some sort of verticals. Yeah, I know, I'm dumb. You're like, Maestro, what the fluff? You know there's no verticals in bunch tight end. I know, okay. I know. So, we're going to go back into this gun bunch, verticals play. I believe we'll go back into verticals. I'm just trying to find it because I don't really run Oakland offense very much, if I'm being completely honest, especially in the shotgun formations. I almost never run it except for if tight slots be weak. So, back in the gun bunch, we're going to go ahead. I believe we audible to verticals right here because, again, you know he's in a man defense. It's man aligned. I'm 90% sure it's man defense. And right here, we pick up the blitz. And he plays actually, I want to say maybe an outside third in that situation, potentially a deep half. So we get a really trash click on him. We got the post route wide open. We just can't get it off. So again, he's playing some deep zones. It looks like it was maybe a 2 deep half. Yeah, it was a 3-4 even. Cover 2 right there. But it seems like he did something else with his flat zone. I'm not entirely sure what he did right there. So anyways, playing some run defense, 7 seconds left. You know runners are going to run it until they can no longer run it. So we got to play a little bit of run defense. I'm still keeping my deep halves out there just in case he decides to hit us over the top. I'm not really too concerned to see Stephon Gilmore get beat horrendously over the top because he's one of the best man covering corners as far as regs is concerned, with the exception obviously of Tyreek Hill. There's nobody that can guard Tyreek Hill. I don't really care what the argument is. So here he goes, max protect. Very interesting play call, and then rolls out of the pocket as well. So here we go, 2nd and 19. We're going to play run defense with the deep half on the same side as the lone side receiver. He goes, and I'm not entirely sure. He has that. See, there's a good route right there. He gets, this is so bad. This is so bad, EA. What the heck? We get bailed out right there. That should not be a safety whatsoever, but for some reason it is. So we're now up 10 points. He's still sending the heavy pressure. We're going to go ahead and playmaker B. I'm not entirely sure. I don't really agree with him setting a spy for Tom Brady. It's not like Tom Brady's going to be running anywhere. The old man has no legs. So again, send more routes than what they can cover. Trying to do a little stop and go, off the races we go. Gain of about 25, 26 yards. Super easy. Pinch puck go, pinch puck dog 2 press, whatever you guys want to call it. 1-4-6. You send out more routes what they can handle, and then they're going to start going ahead and playing a little bit more coverage. Still looks like he's sending a heavy blitz. It's still in man coverage. So you know what? We're going to go ahead and max protect right here with a delay fade. Double hitches post. You can't guard all of that crap, so you're going to have to decide which hit you're going to protect. And then we're going to hit the other one. It's really not that hard. Any kind of heavy blitzer, this formation is fantastic against. The only time you may find it's going to be a little bit difficult to run this offense is against those that like to play some heavy pass coverage. But then again, you get some time in the pocket, and you should be able to make a pretty good read. So right here, bang, we're going to go ahead and look for the flat route. The flat route I always leave for last. If I can hit something a little bit deeper than that, I'm going to go ahead and do so. But right there, plays a pretty good defense right there. Bang, hitch. Again, he has to decide what he's going to take away, which hitch, or if he's going to take away one of the hitches, we're going to hit the post route over the top. So here we go, 3-4 even. This is a different blitz than what he was showing previously. We're picking it up pretty darn good right there, hitting the corner out on the sideline dot. Gain of what, 26 yards. So here's the problem with cover 2 against these corner outs and cover 3 and pretty much any coverage in general. Even if you don't have a dashing deadeye and you have a corner out running to the wide side of the field, you're going to be able to hit that corner out late, especially if you have a flat route running that side of the field as well. That's just how Madden 20 is. It sucks. I have my very strong opinions about why that shouldn't be what it is, but you know what? It is what it is. So right here, he plays a little bit more coverage. We missed our running back completely for a touchdown, and we end up having to throw it away. Meister is blind, okay? Sometimes I like to look too far downfield and not look at the short stuff, all right? I know. We're all like that, okay? So again, we're going to be doing the same setup, looking for a wheel route. He actually gives up the wheel route again, but instead we go for a little hitch. The only reason I could fit that hitch in right there is because that streak. I was actually looking back at this later after when I was editing. I was wondering how I was able to get that in there. I'm like, that shouldn't work at all. But the reason for that is because that streak kind of pulled that curl, or the hook curl, just a little bit away so we can hit the hitch early enough. So 2nd and 10, obviously going to run stretch some more. Ooh, we get a little unlucky right there. But Patrick Chung trying to make a play on the ball. We've got really bad user stick skills and falls forward for a few extra yards. So I'm actually kind of shocked, down 17, and he's still running the ball. I was kind of surprised by that. So we're going to be just sending an insane amount of pressure right here. Cover 4 and 7. And yeah, off races. This is what happens when you don't play run defense. If you don't play run defense, you're going to get ran on anyways, no matter how many people you send. Yeah. Learn from my mistakes, people. So it's probably, nope, not inside zone. We get clicked onto our D-line again. That's another, this is my biggest pet peeve as Patrick Gilmore, what the fuck. Stephon Gilmore makes a play on the ball. Soft squats, match vertically, pick. So now, up 17 points. Trying to get a little sticky with it. Again, White really isn't the fastest running back. The Patriots really aren't that great for running the ball if you guys are a runner because of the lack of speed and just overall agility of their running back. So be careful if you guys will be running the ball. I really strongly suggest Tennessee Titans for stretch purposes or the 49ers because their 2 running backs are fairly quick as far as regs is concerned and can get to the outside pretty easily. So here we go. We get a shed. Oh, that was a touchdown if he didn't shed at the last second. But bang, hit the hitch. 3rd and 7 gets us to a 4th and 1. And you know what? We got balls. We're going to go for it. 4th and 1. We're going to run dive. Stretch. We're feeling real ballsy right here. And we go for the stretch. We get the first down. Yes, I think we barely get the first down. Ooh, barely get the first down. 4th and 1, we convert so we can continue driving the ball and essentially just chew clock at this point. Just try to get the game over with. So we're going to go back into strong close. Strong close has some really solid passing plays on it. Right there, we get super unlucky with the blocking. We block both the running back and our fullback. And I believe we put our tight end on a delay fade, and just our running back dumbs out and ignores it completely. So here we go. This is how the game works, boys. You run the ball, 2nd and 19. What do? You don't pass. You run stretch. 3rd and 9, back into gun tight slots, HB weak. Again, this guy likes to send the house. I don't really like this defensive mindset of just sending the house every single time, because if your opponent's dotting you up, you can't play that way every single time. As we get bailed out, but at the same time, my opponent kind of got bailed out a little bit because, again, our guys are just dumbing out when they're trying to block. Our tight end literally just sidestepped, and again, we get bailed out and just let the guy come through clean. So, you know what, EA Sports, it's in the game. The game sucks. We all know that. That's how this game is and how it's going to be probably for the next few years with these abilities. So here we go. We're going to be looking for this little baby hitch. Bang, taking the check down underneath. 12 seconds. I'm going to take a timeout because I just want to try some other stuff. Right here, we probably had X Yeah, we probably had X. We probably could through it. So 5 seconds. This is going to be the last play. So this is going to be GG's to this guy. It was fun. If you're watching this, it was fun to be able to play a viewer. That was actually a really unique experience. You don't have that happen too often. So anyways, that's going to take care of the video. And until next time, get in the lab. This has been Team Meister. See ya.
And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They